Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Andreas, and I'm here to empower your finances navigate wealth with Svoboda Finance. Today, I'm going to be talking about investing in Vietnam. Vietnam is a rapidly growing economy with a young and growing population. It has a lot of potential for investors, but it's important to do your research before you invest. The Vietnamese economy. The Vietnamese economy is growing at a rate of around 6.5% per year. This is one of the fastest growth rates in Southeast Asia. The economy is being driven by a number of factors, including a strong domestic demand. Vietnam has a large and growing population with a rapidly increasing disposable income. This is leading to increased spending on goods and services, which is boosting the economy. Rising exports. Vietnam's exports have been growing steadily in recent years. This is due to a number of factors, including a growing middle class in Vietnam, which is demanding more imported goods, and a weakening dong, which makes Vietnamese exports more competitive. Foreign investment. Foreign investment in Vietnam has been increasing in recent years. This is due to a number of factors, including the Vietnamese government's pro-investment policies and the country's attractive investment climate. Here is some recent data on the Vietnamese economy. GDP growth. 6.5% in 2022, inflation 4% in 2022, unemployment rate 2.2% in 2022. Outlook for the Vietnamese economy in the near future. The outlook for the Vietnamese economy in the near future is positive. The economy is expected to continue to grow at a healthy pace, driven by strong domestic demand and rising exports. However, there are some risks to watch out for, such as rising inflation and global economic uncertainty. Investment opportunities in Vietnam. There are a number of investment opportunities in Vietnam. Some of the most promising sectors include manufacturing. Vietnam is a manufacturing hub in Southeast Asia. The manufacturing sector is expected to continue to grow in the coming years. Tourism. Vietnam is a popular tourist destination. The tourism sector is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate, CAGR, of 8% in the next 5 years. Agriculture. Vietnam is a major agricultural producer. The agricultural sector is expected to grow at a CAGR of 5% in the next 5 years. Infrastructure. Vietnam needs to invest heavily in infrastructure in order to support its growing economy. The infrastructure sector is expected to grow at a CAGR of 10% in the next 5 years. Risks to consider. Here are some of the risks to consider when investing in Vietnam. Political instability. Vietnam has a history of political instability. This could pose a risk to investors if there is a change in government or if there is social unrest. Corruption. Corruption is a problem in Vietnam. This could make it difficult for investors to get their money back if there is a problem with their investment. Economic volatility. The Vietnamese economy is volatile. This could lead to fluctuations in the value of investments. Currency risk. The Vietnamese dong is a relatively weak currency. This could lead to losses for investors if the dong depreciates against other currencies. Legal risk. The country's legal system is not as developed as, for example, India's, which could make it difficult to enforce contracts and protect investors' rights. The Vietnamese government has a history of interfering in the economy, which could make it difficult for businesses to operate. Vietnam is a relatively closed economy, which could make it difficult for foreign investors to access the market. Following banks currently recommend to invest in Vietnam: HSBC. HSBC is a global banking and financial services company. In a recent report, HSBC said that Vietnam is one of the most attractive investment destinations in Southeast Asia. The bank cited the country's strong economic growth, young population, and favorable demographics as reasons for its optimism. ANZ. ANZ is another global banking and financial services company. In a recent report, ANZ said that Vietnam is a sleeping giant. The bank said that the country has the potential to become a major economic power in the region. Standard Chartered. Standard Chartered is a global banking and financial services company. In a recent report, Standard Chartered said that Vietnam is one of the most exciting investment stories in Asia. The bank said that the country is well positioned to benefit from the growth of the global economy. Vietnam is a good investment destination for those who are looking for long-term growth potential. However, it's important to do your research and understand the risks before you invest. That's a wrap for today's video on investing in Vietnam. Thanks for watching. See you soon. I'm here to empower your finances. Navigate wealth with Svoboda Finance.